Okay, I got some things I want to show you. So some things I want to say and I want to show you before I get into it. You've seen the name of the video, so watch out. Okay, we have the Olympics right here. This is 2012. We all know the Olympics are coming up, right? Saturday, July 14th, 2012. Anyhow, here we are. Military, that's right. Well, you know, you gotta have security for the Olympics. You notice they had the missiles. Military's over there, and I seen a report where they actually had missile rocket launchers over there at where the Olympics are going to be for security issues because of the threat of terrorism or another possible false flag attack, what have you, on the day of the Olympics. And so we have the whole world watching that right now, and that's been going on for a little while. Okay? And I got something else to show you here. As we're all looking at the Olympics, okay? Well, let's go to the map first, okay? I want you to remember this map, okay? What do we see here? We see Georgia. We see Syria. See where Iraq is? Look where Iran's at. So we have what here? We have Iran. We have Iraq. Where's the military right now, guys? Anybody know where all of our troops are at right now? Isn't our troops over here having trouble with Syria right now? Haven't we got troops staged up here in Turkey? Haven't we still got permanent military bases in Iraq? That's correct, okay? Right here in Iraq. Think about that. Now, with all that to the side, of course, we know Israel's in here, you know, little state of Israel right there, right? And we know that the United States has always been on their knees for the bankers over in Israel. So we don't got to worry about that. Israel and the United States are in bed together, been in bed together for years. But as it stands, we have our troops definitely in Turkey. We have troops in Syria with the bullshit going on there. You catch my drift? How many people remember hearing trouble in Yemen? I do. Don't you? Catch my drift? Now, I want to show you something else here. Okay? The final lap. The uss-enterprise, that's right. It's going on its final voyage, guys. That's right. It's going on its final voyage. You're going to say, what's this have to do with anything? Well, actually, it has a lot to do with everything.
In business.
Well, we knew they'd play a commercial first, wouldn't we? Well, we don't want to hear anything about your lies. That's not business, that's in propaganda. In propaganda, we tell you whatever we want, and you believe it because you're a sheep. Bad.
It's a historic day Tom Benfield just couldn't miss.
You know, I did put it in commission, and plus I went aboard it for a second tour of duty on it, too.
He was on board the Enterprise back in 1961 for her first trip out to sea.
Took care of the magazines and all the small arms weapons that we had on board.
Loved ones and well-wishers of the 5,000-plus men and women on board lined up pierside Sunday morning. Nostalgia clearly present in the crisp morning air.
It's truly the highlight of my career, regardless of what may happen after this.
It's her last cruise, and it's on the Enterprise, and it's exciting, and I hope they all come back very, very safe.
The leadership says no one here is letting the hype overshadow the job at hand.
This is a very dangerous business, and focus really isn't a problem. What we do is very, very hard work.
But it is a chance to look back on the life of the Enterprise and her place in our history.
The Cuban Missile Crisis, the Vietnam War, the Cold War, all the operations that we've done in the Middle East.
And ahead to the legacy she'll forever leave behind.
It is a true testament to American ingenuity and know-how to be able to modernize an aircraft carrier still 50 years. I mean, no other nation can do that.
It's a one of a kind. There's no other ships like it. It never will be.
There you go, guys. I'm going to tell you what that's about here in a few minutes. Then we have a power grab going on. White House gives Homeland Security control of all communication systems. That's right. Don't worry. You can find all these links and more underneath this video when it's said and done. And then we have this right here. That's right. Do you remember them calling for the draft? This person right here calling for the draft. He thinks that the draft should be restated again. That's what this is, okay? This is this person who's calling for the draft again. Okay? Yeah, they think the draft should be reinstated.
Take a look how we're still involved in 3 wars, 3 official wars in the Middle East right now. Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, and now Iran. Are you saying this isn't just a country-by-country, play-by-play, but this is a larger regional world war?
Late last Friday on July 6, 2012, President Barack Obama released his latest executive order, a 2,200-plus word document offered as the assignment of national security and emergency preparedness communications functions. Although not widely publicized, these powers provide the President with complete control of all communication systems in America, and is the most far-reaching yet of any of his executive decisions. The question is, why implement this totalitarian control system now? The President argues that it is necessary to reach anyone in the country during situations it considers critical. Writing such communications must be possible under all circumstances to ensure national security, effectively manage emergencies, and improve national resilience. What kind of threat or emergency is the President expecting in order to warrant a complete authoritative takeover of all communication systems and devices in America? Is he expecting an internet blackout?
This is AMTV News. I'm your host, Topher Morrison. Today is finally Friday the 13th of July 2012. War drums. U.S. sends 4th aircraft carrier to Persian Gulf. Along with a fleet of Seafox drone submersibles, the aircraft carrier USS John C. Stennis will join the Eisenhower, Lincoln, and Enterprise in the Persian Gulf. It's an unexpected show of extraordinary force and comes on the heels of a 12,000-troop, 19-nation, massive military drill imitating a Middle East invasion. U.S. raises Iran.
Okay, now in light of everything I've just showed you, okay, I'm going to make a call. That's right. I was talking with Mike last night. This is something I saw, and I told Mike what I saw, and Mike agrees. He thinks sort of the same way I do. Now, we can be wrong. I can be wrong. That's correct. But I have to say this, okay? And in ways, I hope I am wrong. And in other ways, let it be. You know, I've said it for a long time. Let the bombs fall, haven't I? That's right. Considering these people don't want to grow up, people want to spend more time attacking people, feeling big, being a low-life piece of shit, okay? Treating other people the exact way you wouldn't want to be treated yourselves. You all know that's what you do. So I guess when you do stuff to others that you know you wouldn't want done on yourself, then what you're really saying is, this is how you want to be done yourself. So just remember that. From now on, when you do stuff to other people, what you're telling us loud and clear is it's exactly what you want us to do to you. Okay? You just remember that. Now, with what I'm going to say here, I want you to think about something. What have you noticed going on here? Well, you notice the Olympics have been pushed all over the media. The Olympics are coming up, ain't they? That's right. We notice the Olympics has military for security now because they're afraid of a terrorist attack at the Olympics. Or possible another false flag attack, right? So we have a terrorist attack at the Olympics. And everybody's arming for that, and we got the military over there for the Olympics, and that's coming up, don't we? That's right. Okay, then we got Obama, who's making power grabs, as I showed you. More power grabs, okay? And turning all communication systems over to Homeland Security, okay? That's right. Now, on top of that, we have a guy who comes out and calls for the draft. That's right. Recalls for the draft. Now on top of that, you have what you see in Greenway Report. Then we have the USS Enterprise, who is scheduled to be retired. That's right, deserviced, put out of commission. And where is the USS Enterprise? Oh, it's been deployed with the other ships, even though it's on its last voyage to the Persian Gulf. Russia just sent ships to the Persian Gulf. The U.S. has sent ships to the Persian Gulf. Pay attention, people. The military buildup of the Persian Gulf. The conflict with Iran and the United States. Where are our troops, people? Have you paid attention to all where our troops are at right now? Aren't we sort of surrounding Iran? Look at the map. Aren't we surrounding Iran? Now, here's what my suggestion is. I could be wrong, but I'm going to tell you. When you look at everything I've showed you, and you put the pieces together, you know what it tells me? While all you people are watching the Olympics, you're going to say, well, the military's there with their rocket launchers because they're protecting us from another attack, a terrorist attack. They're protecting us from terrorists. No, that's a show play. That's to draw all of you guys' eyes to the Olympics that you're already going to be watching anyhow. But now you're really going to be watching all the military. So yeah, look at security. Anybody in their right mind would not attempt to do something at the Olympics with military everywhere, armed with rocket launchers and guns. There's just no way nobody's going to attempt that. That would be like 4 guys decide to rob a bank. The bank you decide to rob has 2 guards on the outside armed with M16s and 4 guards on the inside armed with M16s. But these 4 guys are just going to go ahead and pick that bank when there's a bank down the road on the other side of town that has 1 guard on the outside, or no guards. But we'll pick the bank that has all the guards armed with M16s, right? That's what you'd be saying for them to attack the Olympics. It's a show play, people. They've got all the attention on the Olympics. They armed it with military for the next terrorist attack possible here. Meanwhile, while all of you are watching this bullshit over here at the Olympics, the USS Enterprise is on its last voyage. What a way to go out. Place the ship that you're retiring in the middle of the Persian Gulf with the others. Now, all the U.S. has to do is dress up like any foreign country they choose. Take your pick. They want to be Russia, or they want to be China, or they want to be Iran, or they want to be Syria. Do you catch my drift? Attack and sink the USS Enterprise. No loss to the United States. Why? Because we were retiring it anyhow. So it went down in a blaze of glory. Okay? And thousands of our troops die that are on the ship. And now our government has their lying bullshit excuse to carry on with the war and go into Iran, because we can blame Iran if we dress somebody up like Iranians. And we blame them for nuking the USS that sunk it and killed all the people on it. Do you follow my drift? And all this is going on while you're worried about the false flag over the Olympics. And the military's over there at the Olympics for the show play to keep your attention over there, to keep your attention over there. I would have my attention in the Persian Gulf right now, people. And I would look at the maps. And I would remember this is election year. And if Dwayne was around, he'd be able to tell you there was a video game, because I'm not a video game buff, that mimicked the fall of the United States. And the last president of the United States in that game was a black man. And it's just a game, right? And all this stuff that's going on right now is just a big old conspiracy theory, right? And what I just said is another big old conspiracy theory, right? Well, just watch the Persian Gulf. That's all I can say.